Namaste, everyone. Peace and blessing to you. I am Aphinya, and this is Aphinya Yoga. Today's class, it comes from my live class at Insight Timer. This one is a flow, impactful, powerful class. It's invigorating. It's going to leave you feel energized, relaxed, and ready for your day. Grab your mat and I will meet you on the mat. To the class. I found also today a cute package of wisdom that I would love to share it with you. Since I have 4 years old daughter, I find a lot of books to read to her, and I found one that I know that many of us can relate to. And it's a message that I feel like we should hear it every day. It's called Mr. Spoon. Okay, here we go. This is Spoon, and this is Spoon's family. On Sunday, Spoon goes to visit his Aunt Silver. He has to be on his very best behavior because she's very fancy and proper. Goodbye, darling. Ta-da. At bedtime, Spoon likes to hear the story about his adventurous great-grandmother who fell in love with a dish and ran off to a distant land. Lately, though, Spoon has been feeling blue. What's wrong, Spoon? Asked his mother. You look a little bit bent out of shape. Nothing, mumbled Spoon. It's just that, Mom, I don't know. All my friends seem to have so much better than me. Like Knife. Knife is so lucky he gets to cut, he gets to spread. I never get to cut or spread ever. Yeah, Knife is pretty spiffy that way, isn't he? And Fork is like she can go practically everywhere. I bet she never goes stir crazy like I do. Yeah, Fork does get out and make herself useful, doesn't she? And now Chopsticks. They are so lucky. Everyone thinks they are really cool and exotic. No one ever thinks that I'm cool or exotic ever. Those chopsticks are something else, aren't they? Meanwhile, if only Spoon knew what his friends were saying at that very moment. Spoon is so lucky, said Knife. He's so fun and easygoing. Everyone's so serious with me. No one's ever allowed to be silly with me like they are with Spoon. And then Fork said, Spoon is so lucky. He gets to measure stuff. Not me. And Spoon is so lucky, said Chopstick. He can go places by himself. We could never function apart. And that night, after bedtime stories, Spoon's mom turned off the light, tucked him in, and said, You know, Spoon, I wonder if you realize just how lucky you are. Your friends will never know the joy of diving headfirst into a bowl of ice cream. They'll never know what it feels like to cling against the size of a cereal bowl, and they will never know how to feel to tour around in a mug or relax in a hot cup of tea. Spoon hasn't thought of it that way before. He lay awake in bed for a long time. His mind was racing and he felt so alive. I'm going to stop it right there. Now, to me, this message is never all because we live in the environment that every single minute who we are is not enough. We're not beautiful enough. We are not rich enough. We are not have a silky hair enough. We are too old. We are too young. Just name it. It's always about something that we have to fix. We have to change because who we are is never perfect. So that's why it is important that we remember to practice, to embrace who we are, because being oneself in itself is extraordinary. and it's unique, and we born that way, and we should always practice and walk proudly that way. And you not know what, one funny thing about is that there's some people out there envy and admire the quality within each of us that we never even take the time to embrace them. I'm already cry to my seat. Any message right there? So why yoga? You need to have a practice that reminding you to stop looking out and come back to yourself. Come back and be mindful. Be mindful of everything is you. And you know what? This practice is not easy if you have been out there for so many years and believe in the message out there for so many years about why you are not good enough. But you have the choice. You have the choice to come back and embrace yourself, to honor your extraordinary, to know that your unique self is important, is special, just like everybody else. Having said that, if you're ready, find your seat and close your eyes, please. When you breathe and that inhale happen, just feel yourself, expand yourself. Let that breath make you feel yourself from head to toe. And when the exhale comes this time, be brave enough to radiate everything about you outwardly into the world. Good, bad, ugly, or beautiful. We all have them. And know that this class may challenge you to the core of your being, but that honoring to yourself, to know when to push, to know when to pause, to know when to do the option that is less than, and that made you feel right within you. Know that that is the right choice. Allow your practice today to reflect that. Reflect your weakness, reflect your strengths, reflect everything in between. Because you have one thing in mind, that you honor and you embrace who you are fully and truly. You breathe deep, full, and even. The breath dance within your body dance together as well with the breath. Yes, we are one with others. We are one with this big universe, and yet we also unique. So how can you be in those two places comfortably? How can you find that balance? And the answer is always in the practice. You join your hands together. Allow the thumbs to go to your third eye. And let's chant Om 3 times together, please. Take a deep breath in. Exhale fully. Another deep inhale. And you bow your head toward your heart. Release your hands, lift your chins, open your eyes. Let me welcome you to the floor, please. So lie down onto your back. Reach your arms, oh, there's a lot of message up there, over your head. You interlace the palms or not, just lengthening your arms long out on one direction and leg long out to the other. And then you can go side to side here. I always feel like I never need to come to the floor, but every time when I'm here, I feel like, yeah, I'm glad I'm here. Just long, 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 long. Imagine that each bone give one another space. And when you're done, now you can move your arms out like wing, palm facing up, and rock your hips side to side, please. If you take my class before, I feel like it may not be on the back at the beginning so long today. And you stop rocking your hips, then let's circle your ankles toward one another and keep breathing. Within that, you keep feeling and embracing everything, physical, emotional. Change the direction of your circle, please. Bring yourself to the practice. And then you stop now. Have your feet on the floor, knees bent, hip distance apart. Let's drop your knees side to side. Windshield wiper. I normally will find the time to read the comments somehow in the practice, so please give me some time for that. I would love to really get the body moving for every one of you first, and then you stop. Carefully draw your knees together toward your chest. Inhale, opening your knees apart. Let's keep circling them. They're gonna meet at some point, and then bring them back. Inhale, they meet. Exhale, bring them back toward one another, and you repeat the action. I love this movement so much because it feels really safe on the hip joint, and we really get to move these femur bones around the joint. Change the direction, please. And if you feel like you want to move your hands elsewhere because that's how your body wants it, honor that. From here, we bring the arms and the legs up toward the sky. Let's shake or maybe circle. Like let your forearm feel sloppy, let your calf muscles. So when you move them, you shake them, they really get the motion going on there. Happy baby. Hold your feet with your hands or your strap, okay? Knees wider than your trunk and pull your knee toward the floor. Within that, you also kick your feet into the hand and you feel the engagement of your legs muscles. You can stay still here or rock side to side. Breathe always. Then you carefully let go of your feet, bring your knees together toward your chest, arms wide open, palm facing up. Now we are going to drop the knees side to side with breath, please. Be careful with your back muscles, your bones, and allow the leg to go as far as the opposite shoulder can be grounded to the floor. Inhale, you bring your legs up. Exhale, you go toward the ground. Know that your core is also still engaged, especially when your legs go toward the floor. And couple more on each direction, please. Oh yeah. And keep your jaw relaxed. It's going to be the last one from me here. Now, wherever your knees go, left or right, let it go all the way and you turn your body into the same direction and help yourself to come up to a seated position. And from there, now we can opening the legs apart. Go into your inner thighs and roll your inner thighs in, back, and apart. Okay? So your sitting bone can be grounded. And from here, you can shake your legs and your arms once again. And we stop. After that, make sure your sitting bone is grounding. We go into a circle. Allow your neck to also be a part of the movement. Keep going, please. Just give me a chance to sneak into the message quickly. And you keep going, keep going, keep going. Richard, thank you so much. And we change the direction. Is that the same direction for me? You can bring yourself forward and hang lower. The more forward you are, the more adductor muscle you are stretching. I hope you can feel that, right? And for us, we can go a little lower, you know, that feeling of that snaking. Move your shoulders in a circle. You can circle your shoulder down here. Take care of your neck. The gravity helps a lot. Now, if you have tighter muscles and you cannot go so far that way, just see what you can do, if that feels good or not. Then you can make the choice to back off or do something different. Now from there, we are going to do side stretch here. Know that the arm that's go up in the sky, it can do so many things. You can go alongside the ears. You can hold the back of the head. You can even maybe leave it in the hip and circle your shoulder. And your movement doesn't have to be as fast. Maybe you can move your face muscles at the same times. Right. Massage your jaw. If you can hear my jaw is really loud. It's making a lot of noise. One time in my life, inhale, come up, and then you twist gently side to side. I have 5 brothers, and man, I do so many crazy things with my brothers. One time, my brother make a joke on my father, and I laughed so bad that my jaw locked in place, and my mouth just stay open, and I cannot close it. I was terrified. I'm like, what the heck? What is that? And I was young too. One more on each side, please. And luckily, because I try to close it and come onto your hands and knee, please. Have your knees together. Put the blanket underneath your knee if you need to. And drop your hips side to side. While it was kind of locked in place, I was trying to close my mouth. Like, come on, help me. And then it just closed. I was scared. I think after that, my jaw is never aligned properly ever again. So every time when I open my mouth really wide and close it, I can hear it's making noises. And you come back center. Toes together, knees apart. We sit toward the heel first, child's pose. And then from here, inhale, round your back up to the sky. Flexing your palm and arch at the end. So you do cow pose here. And exhale, round your back up and go back toward your heel. And keep going. I love to do cat-cow this way because my wrists are not as flexible like it used to. So when I just keep my weight on it for so long, at the beginning of it, it's just not comfortable. So this is help to also kind of waking up the joint on the wrist slowly while working on my back muscles. You can shake your head as well. Let's do 3 more, please. Then you come back onto your hands and knee. Inhale and let do spinal circulation here. Couple more on this direction. And change to the other side, please. Keep breathing and keep, make space for yourself, feeling. Every time you feel, then you ask yourself, how can I help and keep myself or honor my body the best I can? Then we do the last one here. Now you are come back to hands and knees and thread your right hand under the left hand and the knee. We go thread the needle with the left hand that is free to do whatever your body would love to go there, and use that to also help to lengthening your left hip back. You can have your left hand alongside the ears like I do, or it can go up to the sky. It can kind of bite behind the back. I have to be careful. I have a receiver there, or really helped you here. Kind of, you can see your hand and bend at the knee and really plug your armpit back in. Yeah, it's a lot of opening in a lot of space for the shoulders. It feels good. Then carefully inhale. So you unthread and keep stay balance on your left hand and left knee. Turn your body open to the right sides of your house and right arms overhead. Right. Turn toward the actually you need a height. Go there. Let's do 3 circles on this right shoulder. There's 2 for me. 3 and change the direction. 1, 2, 3 and length long. Inhale, breathe. Exhale, turn your body open. Careful with your lower back. One more breath, please. Then you turn back toward the floor. I'm going to go back where I come from. And from there, walk your right leg forward and move it to the right. You diagonal your body to the left. We go into a lizard pose with your back leg either straight or your knee can come down to the floor. I would love you to keep your right knee over the ankle at all times, no matter how low you can get your chest down toward the ground. And you do that 1 breath at a time. Excuse me. Keep going. I'm okay. And carefully inhale, come up and away from that stretch, and you are going to pivot yourself to the left. That water is still on my throat, and you make your feet parallel to one another. Hug your chins in, put your thighs apart, and you get your hip high, and slowly let you get your body downward toward the floor. And you just stretch your back with your leg nice and strong. If you really dangle down low, you can hold your elbow or not. And you just swing your body side to side. I think the tea just come back out through my throat. Or you can just walk yourself deeper and more under if you're nice and open. Know that this space you can also do some twisting. You can pull yourself toward one leg and the other. Couple more breaths here, please. So feel free to really opening any muscles that you know you can get into it. And carefully bend your knees. Turn back toward the front of the mat. Have your left knee down once again. This time we straight the right leg with the heels down, your toes up. Square your hip toward the front edge of your mat. Hug your thighs in, spine nice and long. Each exhale, here we go. This one is a half of the Hanumanasana. I love to call it a runner stretch, just one exhale at a time. First, you honor where you are. And then with that, you just do your best to use the exhale to go where you can go. Keep your jaw relaxed. Couple more breaths, please. Inhale, lift your chest up and away from the leg. Carefully drag your right foot in. We're gonna keep moving forward. Now your left leg come off the floor. Kick it up toward the sky, opening the hip. And then exhale, cross your left leg behind your right leg. Hug your chins in, spine nice and long. Oh wow. And exhale, just stretching, feeling and breathing.
your legs are strong, your body actually pretty much relaxed. Your core is engaged, and you in these two, between these two different kind of energy. That place of balance. One more breath here, please. Bend your knees. Have your hands on the floor. Step your left leg back. We're gonna go three-legged dog. Your right leg kick back and up, opening the hip. You can check the legs, circle the knee if you want to. And then bend at the knee, and you just push your chest, really go backward toward that left leg, and you turn your body open carefully, right underneath that right armpit. One more breath here. Breathe. Inhale and draw your shoulder blades toward one another, and keep that, and exhale. Push your energy down the arm and feel your body move backward. Extend your right leg straight, square the hip, come forward to plank. Inhale, we're just gonna go inhale plank. Exhale dog pose. Keep going. There are more force to go down our arms into the wrist. So I want you to go into the extension of your wrist carefully. Yeah, one breath at a time, always. You can come down to your knee. Know that that is another way to do planks. Give me 3 more, please. And when you're done, come down to your hands and knee. Now thread the needle, left hand under. My body feels really, really, really tight because I want it to be actually. So I know that I have to take a lot of time warming up my body first. Another breath here. Keep lengthening that right hip back behind you. And when you inhale, you unthread. Balance on the right side of your body. See if you need height. Turn your body open to the left. Now we are going to circle this left shoulder. Whoa, 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and change. 1, 2, 3, and length. You have to push your weight toward the foot, and from the foot lengthening out into your fingertips. Okay, you're gonna get a good length with that action. 2 more breaths. Last one. Make sure the bottom shoulders is not rounded. And then when you exhale, you turn toward the floor. Body go forward, left leg go forward to the left. You can diagonal it slightly, and then your body diagonal to the right. Now back leg is yours. You can have it on your feet or on your knees, or you can go back and forth for sure. And each exhale, while you keep your spine nice and long, you bring that weight down toward the ground. 1 breath at a time. If you wonder, how can I go deeper? Like some of you can, maybe find depth to try to get to the floor as much as you can, or you can even go under that front leg. You know why? Because when you be able to do that safely, you prep yourself for Ekapada Vinyasana. 2. I feel like my hips are like, don't go there yet, Aphinya. And I said, okay. Now next inhalation, get yourself up and away from the stretch, and we are going to pivot to the right. I'm going to facing the camera. You turn your heels in and your toes out. And we are going to move from one leg to the other. And you try to get your hip as low as you can while the leg that you bend, you make sure that your knees stay over the ankle. Do it with your back stay elongated, please. Yeah, that if you was still even too low for me. Oh yeah, it's better. If you know that you ask from yourself so fast, so quickly, too much so quickly, and your body say, yeah, you just back off. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, oh, okay. I didn't know. Give me 2 more breaths here. And when you're done, we're gonna turn back toward the front of the mat, which your left leg should be in front, or at least mine anyway. And right knee comes down, left leg straight, heels down, toes up. Square your hip, hug the thighs, spine nice and long. Exhale, stretch. Keep your core lifted. Your chest is softened. Your jaw and your face is relaxed. Two more breaths, please. Move up and away from the floor. Carefully keep going forward. Kick your right leg up toward the sky, opening the hips, standing split, and then exhale. Square the hip and cross your right leg behind your left leg. Know that your arms can go in so many places. It still can be on the block to keep your spine nice and elongated, right? And with that elongation, if you can go deeper, then just keep walk your hand backward. Or maybe you can just leave it all together and hug yourself toward the leg, or use that to opening your heart. But make sure that you can balance. Last breath here. Next exhale, your knees is bend, hands down, right leg back, kick your left leg back and up, opening the hip. Work your left leg however you need to. Just use the exhale to put your chest backward. Extend your left leg straight, square the hip, come forward to plank. Inhale, we're gonna go down to the floor. See, make sure which plank is serving you well, and then Chaturanga Dandasana. Get your shoulder blades onto your back. We do locust first, with your arms out to the side. Inhale, lift arms, leg. Exhale, go down to the floor. 3 more. And go all the way to the floor. From here, why don't we extend the right hand out to the right, palm facing down, and you stay close to the floor and you turn your body open. To the left. And use that opening of the body, help you to stretch the pec major. Please know that the more your body opening and go more toward the sky, the more you act from your muscles, so be really careful. breath here. Roll back toward your belly and your chest, and let's go to the other side, please. Last breath here. And roll back onto your belly and your chest. Now we are going to do cobra, and you are going to use about 7 breaths when you do the cobra, okay? Use the inhale to lift and exhale to go down. And find your cobra hands as you go. Keep your body elongate upward when you come up. And make sure that your leg is also internal rotation a little, so you are not rotate outwardly and you kind of put your hip forward too much. This sounds so confusing. I'm gonna do 2 more for me here. Downward facing dog, please. Here we go. We step the right leg forward between the hands. Go to crescent lunge here, so tuck the back toes under. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, length. Work your arms. However, you can really help yourself to stay open in your heart. But don't stop moving your body. Your ribs is draw in toward one another. I need one more breath here, please. Warrior 2. Right heel, left arch. Warrior, right after. Reach back. Now you can be creative with your right hand as well. Now keep lengthening the right side body, strong leg right here. Inhale, move away from that left side. Now be diagonal to the right, extended side angle posture. Your core is important. Strong legs are necessary here. Couple more breaths, please. And turn your body toward the floor and down. Keep your right leg second up and down. Right nose down your back shoulder. Keep backing up. Let it drop. Like, if you get at that, remember you on the floor. Each 3 breaths in your whatever back bend of your choice, please. Breathe. And go back to your down dog, or maybe your side twist. Left leg go forward between the hips. And long leg, so long spine, neck. Opening your heart with your arms. Once again, be creative with it to help you to draw your shoulder blades back until your heart moves forward. Remember, your ribs is drawn from one another. You should not move forward like your chest. Left heel, right arch. Stay back slightly. Another breath here. And work warrior. Press out to that left side body, last breath. Come away from that, step side and focus. It's not about sagging your body to that left leg. Okay, you need to draw your core in and you feel that you have the space in that left groin, right, right side of the body. Breath. And then turn toward the floor, hands come down, kick your left leg back and up, inhale. Left knee to the nose, come forward, go back and up, inhale. Go forward to plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. And now pick your back bend and see if you need to stay there a little longer or not. Because when you start to feel more opening in your heart, move quicker, start to feel safe. We step the right leg forward between the hands. Inhale, we visit warrior 3. Whatever variation that works with you. Left leg, lift your core, engage, breathe. Bend your right knee, step your left leg back, warrior 2. We reverse once again, right arms up, inhale. Exhale, come away from that, straighten your right leg, Trikonasana. Triangle, you know that the couple is right here. Yeah. One more breath. And turn toward the floor, bend your right knee, pyramid pose, square your hip. Your stance is gonna be a little shorter, both legs straight. Hug the thighs, spine nice and long, and here we go. Bow down toward the floor. Use your hands wisely, keep breathing. Lengthening your right hip back behind you. One more breath. Knees by left leg step forward, feet hip distance apart. Uttanasana. Inhale, elongate your spine forward, keep your toes spread. Exhale, bend your knee, come off from your leg. Utkatasana, chair pose. And once again, work with the breath. Keep your knee over the ankle. If you don't mind to lift your toes up and spread them apart, I would love you to do that. Couple more breaths here, please. And with the next inhale, come stand nice and tall, reach high. Uttanasana, exhale. Your floor is right here or not. Inhale, elongate the spine. You can rest in child's pose. Jump back, step back to the plank, and finish the rest of the practice. And remember that child's pose is also another option if the down dog is not serving you well this time. Now left leg go forward, warrior 3. I love to use block because it's helped me to really get my hip to square and get into my core. So I love to practicing that. When my hands are free and the core is not strong, I tend to kind of rotate my hip open, and I just want to not doing that, relax your jaw. But any variation is fine. Then bend your left knee, right leg go back, warrior 2. Reverse warrior. Check your foundation if you don't trust that. Foundation is important. Trikonasana, triangle. Your triangle, your arms can go up to the sky, and it can also go alongside the ear as well. Long legs. Last breath. And exhale, you turn toward the floor. Bend both knees, step your right leg forward, Uttanasana. Back where I came from. And from here, inhale, elongate the spine. Exhale, Malasana. You try to sit down. Keep the heels toward the floor. Go as low as you can. Keep the heels down. Spine elongate. If you can go all the way to the floor, have your upper arm inside the leg, hug it in, resist it, and keep your spine long. And Uttanasana, so we go ground into the leg, core in, hips high, chest long. Spine nice and long. Inhale. Remember, you can rest in child's pose or down dog or floor. You can jump back to Chaturanga Dandasana if you have a upper body strength for that. Finish the rest of the pose. Remember your back bend. There are a lot of options. And take downward facing dog or child's pose, please. Now from here, come down to your knee, grab your forearm to parallel to the floor. We are going to do Dolphin pose. Please know that your arm variation can go in so many places. You can meet forearm and palm parallel. You can do even triangle, hands like that. Your palm can face one another. They can even face up to the sky, but you really have to be strong with that. And what left is you're doing downward facing dog action with your forearm toward the floor. And I would love you to not just be still in the pose and use the breath, work with the breath to exhale, send your chest back toward your feet. And if you can, maybe ground one heel at a time toward the floor, and you're gonna know that, oh my God, I stretched my calf and my hamstrings again, but it feels 100 times harder. If you cannot ground your legs at all, I would rather see you bend your knee and really push your chest back toward your feet, okay? And go from here to walk your feet backward a lot and come forward to do forearm plank pose. Remember that you can be on your knee as well. Keep breathing. Now let's balance on the right side. When you turn your body to the side, your right forearm should go diagonal to the left and turn sideways. You do forearm side to side. If it's too much, come down to your knees and you lift. You can even go down and up as well. Chain to the left, please. Breathe. Carefully turn back toward the floor. Come down to your belly and your chest, stack the hands, rest your forehead on the foreheads on them and breathe. If it has been lost elsewhere, this is the time to guide yourself back to yourself. I want you to practice from inside out. You look from inside to the world outside of you, not from the outside in. So you never lost sight of who you are. Now right forearm parallel to the chest, right leg straight, left knees bent. You're gonna turn your body open a little bit and hold the foot and get the heels down to the outsides of the hip. Now you do the flexion at the knee. I also want you to pull the foot toward the crown of your head and point that left knee back behind you. You should feel the extension as well as the flexion. And please know that the height of your chest is the intensity of the pose. You can go as high as make your arms straight, or as low as you keep your forehead on that forearms, and anything in between works. But what works for your body is what works for your body. And that lengthening feeling is so important because you don't have it, your lower back will not be happy about this, okay? Especially if you add height so quickly, which you should not do. One more breath. Keep your jaw relaxed. And chin side, please. I'm going to show you, like, you can keep your foreheads on the left forearms and just hold your right foot with the hands. Now, if you said that you cannot hold the foot with the hand, that's why we have the strap for it. Use the strap and stretch your hip flexor with the support. And just be happy with your choice. Couple more breaths, please. And carefully come back away from the pose. Go up onto your hands and knees. Have your knees together and drop your hips side to side, please. You come back center with the hip, open your knee hip distance apart. Now we are going to get the right leg extended back and up and the left hand extend forward and up. From here, bend your right knee, hold your right foot with the left hand or use the strap, okay? And then you're gonna kick the foot into the hands and up. And exhale, you relax slightly. Yeah. Inhale, kick the foot into the hand or the strap and chest also go forward. Keep going. I'm gonna show it next time. So that lengthening is also still there. Couple more breaths. Don't forget the neck. And when you exhale, let go. Find length through the arms and the leg first. Left hand down, turn your body open to the right. Right side nice and long with your right leg lifting. And then you turn toward the floor, step your right leg forward. Come off on your left knee, we go into crescent. Adichandrasana, half movement, sorry. One more breath here. And exhale, you turn toward the floor. Bend your right knee, step your left leg back. Have your left hand, spreading your finger, palm facing toward the ground. And straight your left hand. We're gonna go from here to side plank. Now, when you're there, start to heel toe your right foot back Your body starts to open to the right. And roll on the little toe side edge of your left leg, and you can just stay right here with your right foot in front of you and draw your shoulder blade back. Or you can, when you're ready, lift that left leg. I would rather lift it off from the floor and push my weight back more toward the foot and have the right arms wherever I want it instead of that. Stack is also not bad, but I feel like still I would love to get the weight to go more toward the legs instead of the rest. And exhale, turn toward the floor. And right leg, we're gonna go into pigeon pose. Okay. You have to use your toes to make your whole legs engage. You press your toenails into the ground, onto the mat, just enough that you know that your whole leg being supported and support itself, while your upper body can relax down to the ground. And remember, the lower you go, the more stress you add from yourself. If you need height, block will be there for you. Just allow this energy that surrounded you also be a part of your practice. You feel the stretch happening while, yes, you hold yourself steadfast within this being. 2 more breaths, please. Carefully inhale, come up and away from the floor, and use your hand and you get your right leg back and up. And 3-legged dog. From here, if you want to do flow, then finish your plank, your back bend, and go back to downward facing dog. If you don't want to do that, just come back onto your hands and knees. Now we lift the left leg off the floor and the right hand off the floor. And you're gonna hold your left foot with your right hand or use a strap. And your work is to kick the foot into the hands or the strap, and also your chest is forward and up at the same time. When you exhale, you relax slightly. Keep going. And then by length first. Then right hand down, keep your left leg lifting, left arms overhead. And from there, we turn on the floor with the left leg go forward, go into half moon pose. Remember that your left hand, you can have the block on it if your left leg still needs a little height. But the thing about, come off from the floor so much is you actually have to challenge yourself to find your core. Yeah, even more so. It's kind of cool. Scary at the same time. Make sure that you have a space that you can fall safely. I learned something from my friend is that when you learn how to fall safely, then you're not so scared about doing the practice. Carefully. You turn toward the floor, bend your left knee, step your right leg back, and have your right palm to the floor. Make sure the wrist crease parallel to the front edge of the mat, and you turn your body open to the left. Right foot, land on the little toe side edge of it. Left leg, either stand in front. Now, if you do side plank with your hand and still doesn't feel comfortable, know that you can do your forearm side plank instead. And here we go, side plank. and turn toward the floor with the left leg go forward. Pigeon pose. Square the hip, push in, exhale, long energy. This side of my head which feels so much different than the other because I did have a bad fall once, and I think the bone and the muscles are still healing. Yeah. I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna go wherever I can go without judging myself or comparing myself with the other side. Couple more breaths, please. Then inhale, lift your chest up and away from the floor, and you just get your left leg out into three-legged dog. You feel like you want to keep flowing, you go plank, chaturanga danasana, up dog and down dog first. And then from there, we're just gonna get our, if you're in down dog, you can come forward to Uttanasana first. If you're in child's pose, you can just come up onto your hands and knee, and we're just gonna sit down with the leg extending in front of us. However safe way to get there for you. And then when you're there, shake, shake, shake. And you stop and rotate your inner thighs in back and apart, and just make sure that our seat is nice and connected to the ground. Spine nice and long. Inhale. And Paschimottanasana, forward and to the floor. Exhale. With any one of you who are still tight, if you're not tight, just keep going. You can touch your leg with your forehead, and I will be happy with that. I would love you to use a strap for any one of you who are tight. And keep your arms in front of you and keep your spine nice and elongated, okay? When you can go deeper, make your strap shorter. And try to get your hand to go to find your foot. The reason I ask you to do this because the tendency that you're going to round your lower back will be zero compared with you make your straps long and you try to pull yourself forward and you bend your elbow in and keep your elbow toward your ribs. That is going to make you round your back. And I don't want that. Couple more breaths here. Inhale, come up and away from the floor. Now please go onto your back and grab a block. And lift your hip and put the block underneath your sacrum. And let your leg dangling up toward the sky, wiggling your shoulder under, and then arms wide open. You can get your legs against the wall instead and maybe take the block out. If you have the shoulder stand and cloud pose within you and you want to put it in here instead, feel free to do that. Now wherever you are, close your eyes. Allow your body to be grounded. May the gravity do its works to help you to sink deeper into the earth beneath you. Sorry about the mic, everybody. And then from here, may you transitioning yourself into your Sevasana. I'm going to use a blanket and make an accordion forward. Use that to lift my heart open. Make sure that you are warm. Where's the rock? And maybe do the Baddha Konasana, Sutta Baddha Konasana on top of that. And each exhale, you just sink right in to your being. Allow the weight of your body and bones to be held by the earth beneath you. Relax your jaw. Relax your shoulders. as you ground deeper and deeper into yourself, imagine that you are a part of this bigger energy. The part that you are always connected. And yet, there's nothing short of your extraordinary being and your unique self. If you are going to be busy each and every day, can you be busy to love, to enhance, and to embrace who you are? And you start to deepen your breath. Wiggling your toes and your fingers. Turn your head side to side. And you draw your knees back toward your chest. And you mindfully roll yourself onto one side of your mat. And you bring yourself back up to a seated position with the lotus flower right back into your heart. And you remember, and you connect, and you're here. Know that the challenge to remember how amazing and special we are, you go on every day, every hours. That's why the regular practice to come back and be mindful that we have a lot to give, that we are special, that we are not less than or greater than anyone is essential. Because when you let go of the regular practice, you will get lost quick. I hope and pray that you are not giving up on yourself, on myself. And no matter how many times we fail, we fall, we're willing to pick up ourselves and come back to this space once again, because we know it's worth every time when we come back to the practice. If you're still here, let's end our class with Om Shanti, 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 Om together, please. And we send the blessing for every one of us who already depart from the class. Take a deep breath in. Exhale fully. Another deep inhale, please. Shanti, Shanti.
If you like this video and want more of what I have to offer, please subscribe, like this video and share it with your friends and families. Feel free to leave comments and questions. I also teach online live class every Saturday. Link will be on the description below. And last but not least, if you want to donate to my channel, the link is also there. Thanks so much. See you next time. Namaste.
Namaste.